look, new iPhones. I've tested hundreds of products, and in this video, I'm going to give you my top 2 picks for MagSafe battery banks, MagSafe Multi-Chargers, normal MagSafe Chargers, MagSafe Wallets, grips, as well as car mounts. I'm going to give you my top picks for USB-C cables, wire chargers, battery banks, cases, as well as screen protectors. Now, I'm a reviewer, not an influencer. No one's paying me to make these videos, which means Monty and I get to say whatever we want. Shall we get started, puppy? Let's talk about MagSafe battery banks first. Runner-up to my top pick is the Belkin Boost Charge Pro Magnetic Power Bank 5K. I'll be honest with you, this doesn't happen very often. I'm recommending a Belkin product. Now, there's 2 reasons why this product is worth getting. First is the size. It is very tiny. This is Mofi's 5K equivalent, and it is like 25% bigger. In fact, it's very similar to Apple's MagSafe battery pack, in terms of size, that is. This battery bank has a 5K capacity, has a built-in stand that generally works. It's functional-ish. And when it came to charge speeds, this was slightly above average. And my biggest gripe with this product is that it charges very slowly by itself. The fine print says that it could take in 20 watts, and that only happens when you charge a dead iPhone with a dead battery pack, then you get the 20-watt speeds. First reason to get this product is that it's $60, which is a little bit cheaper than all the other T2 products I've tested in terms of battery banks. And the second reason to get it, I've already talked about it, this thing is tiny. Look how much smaller it is when compared to my top pick. Just goes to show that size doesn't matter. So my top pick is this, the Anker Mago Power Bank 10K. T2 certified! Because the charge speeds blow me away with this product. This thing has a 10K capacity, a built-in stand, which is stable enough. It's not great. And this product has a built-in LCD screen that tells you how much power is left, and also tell you how long it will take to charge and discharge. This is a nice ad, Anker. My biggest gripe with this product is the magnetic strain. It is very, very average, but I think it should be higher because it is very big. And when it came to charge speeds, on average, I got 42% in my 30-minute charge test, 49% in my flow-through test, which is one of the highest. And the cherry on top of this charging sundae is the temperature. It was a few degrees cooler than average. Now, I paid a hefty $100 for this charger, but if you're going to splurge, might as well do it on something that's actually going to deliver, right? All right, let's talk about the best multi-chargers. Now, like battery banks, lots of new products. And if you've been following me for the last few years, all the old multi-chargers I've tested don't even come close to these new ones. My runner-up pick is this Mofi product. I've been really impressed with Mofi's T2 lineup. I personally think this should be number 1, but it's not for one reason. Right off the bat, this thing looks like it's made from plastic. It's not. This is aluminum, the bottom's aluminum, this part's plastic, and this part's plastic. This thing is very, very hefty, which is a good thing for a stand. iPhone goes here, AirPods there, and your Apple Watch goes back here. Now, the benefit of this setup is that if you were to go into standby mode, it doesn't look weird. Now, when it came to charge speeds for this product, it was very average in terms of iPhone charge speeds. For AirPods, also very average, but it was blazing fast for the Apple Watch. Note that this thing ran a bit hotter, clocking at 56 degrees, which is a few degrees higher than average. The one thing that holds this product down is the price. At $125, this is almost twice as expensive as my number 1 ranked 3-in-1 charger, which is this thing. Now, if you're looking for a more compact travel charger, there are ones in my top 5 videos, so do check that out. My go-to wireless charger is this. The box is so big, this Anker product. It's my top pick. I kind of wish it wasn't because the layout of this product is a little funny. Now, when I say the layout for this product is a little funny, here it is normally, but if you do standby mode, part of your Apple Watch gets covered. Like, this is not a good look, but does that matter? Because when it came to charge speeds, this product got me 42% in 30 minutes on my iPhone, almost a full charge on my AirPods, and 63% charge on my Apple Watch in 30 minutes. Everything charged way above average rates. But now, despite being very fast, it ran very cool. That is usually not the case. Now, another issue I do have has to deal with this angle. The head doesn't move. It's a fixed angle. So when I'm using this at my desk, it feels like I have to kind of like slouch in order to use the to view it properly. But if you're only into, one position when you do stuff, well, then this might be fine. At $70, this thing is just a steal of a deal. Now, when it comes to accessories for your iPhone, I want to point out that I'm giving you the top 2. With some products like MagSafe grips, battery banks, cases, there's a lot of great products. So if you think what I'm recommending won't fit your purposes, do check out those top 5, top 10 videos, because I cover a lot of different products and I go into a lot more detail about them. All right, let's talk about the best boring run-of-the-mill MagSafe chargers. The puck styles. Seriously, do you guys still buy just standalone charging pucks? Now, the runner-up is going to be Apple's own MagSafe Charger. This thing is fast, reliable, runs cool, and there's a nice little rubber spot for your AirPods. But if you want something faster and cheaper, get the Anker version. This T2 charging puck from Anker got, on average, 35% in 30 minutes in terms of charge speeds for my iPhone, which is slightly faster than Apple's own MagSafe Charger. But what's the best thing about this product, Monty? It's the price. It's half the price of an Apple MagSafe Charger. So what is there to complain? All right, let's talk about MagSafe wallets. There's been lots of new products in the last year, even ones from bigger names. The runner-up for MagSafe wallets is this, the Spigen Valentinus. I was a little surprised it was number 2 in my ranking system. Yeah, that's a giant orange ring. Now this wallet can carry 4 cards, 5 if you like things tight. Accessing your cards is really easy in this wallet. There's something on the bottom of the wallet that pushes the cards up to the top, so you can easily just slide them out. This wallet's covered in vegan leather, and the magnetic connection between this product and the iPhone is stupidly strong, which is necessary because this orange thing is another set of magnets. Yeah, now I've got a wallet grip. This may seem silly to some of you, but having that extra set of magnets is basically allowing you to choose your own adventure with your MagSafe accessories. For example, if you use a grip all the time and only need a wallet every once in a while, you can use this product and a grip for, you know, a date. And then when you're done, you just go back to using your iPhone with just the grip. MagSafe is all about flexibility, and Spigen coming up with this system is just really awesome. Why hasn't anybody else thought of this? Because having a roster is always a good thing, right, Monty? For MagSafe wallets, my top pick is still this ESR Geo wallet. It was the highest rated wallet last year, and it barely eked out the win this year. I do have my reservations about it. This wallet can hold 3 cards, covered in soft, supple vegan leather. Makes it look a little fancier, kind of. This wallet is basically the Swiss Army knife of MagSafe wallets. It's a stand, a tracker, and as you saw, a wallet. But like a Swiss Army knife, it does many things at once, but isn't amazing at just one thing. At least it doesn't come with tiny useless scissors. My reservations include, well, this grip isn't terribly comfortable for long periods of time, and the 3-card capacity might not be enough for some. Those are wallets. Let's talk about MagSafe grips. For the 2 products that I'm going to recommend, I'm going to give you a safe bet and then tell you about my go-to grip. I love my go-to grip. If you're into vanilla things, just get a pop grip. Specifically the round, not the pop grip or the pop grip wallet plus. This one's the best out of the 3. This thing just works, and I've only got one gripe about it. I'll get into it. The pop grip round is super light, has a small footprint, and a decent profile, so it doesn't really get caught on much. It has one of the strongest magnets out of the 40 plus grips I've tested, and because it's a pop socket, you can customize it how you want. Also acts as a stand in landscape mode. Portrait mode is kind of useless. Now my biggest grievance with this product is that it doesn't sit flat, as you just saw. This thing's awesome as a fidget spinner, but trying to tap your iPhone with it, this is the safe bet. Here's my go-to one. This is the Tango Ultra Thin Phone Grip. This thing is wild. Profile is very slim, slimmer than the pop grip round. There's a soft rubber coating, so it doesn't slide around easily. Here's the best part. To use the grip, you basically pop it out. Yeah, there's a spring holding everything together. You can use this product as a stand. The entire thing's magnetic, so you can use it with a non-charging MagSafe accessory. What I really like about this grip is how easy to access with one hand. Just do that. Most of the grips I've tested require 2 hands, like this thing needs to come out like that. This thing is like the James Bond gadget of phone grips. Sleek, efficient, makes me feel way cooler than I actually am. When it comes to cons, the thing I found was it's not comfortable to use when you're lying down. Let's talk about car mounts, and there's been lots of new products out there. Everyone's getting Chi-Chu certified, but here's a tidbit. The runner to the top pick is this Mophie product. It's the Snap Plus wireless car charger. There's only one reason why this product is in the top spot. Footprint of this charger is very small, and on average took about 15 newtons to remove the charger from the iPhone, which according to ChatGPT is the equivalent to hitting a speed bump at about 30 miles per hour. That's uncomfortable. And when it comes to charge speeds, it's as fast as Apple's normal MagSafe charger. Now this charger is going to set you back $70, which is one of the most expensive in my test group, but Mophie isn't really ripping you off that much. Because on top of the cable that Mophie includes, you get cable guides, a cigarette adapter, as well as an offset arm. And this offset arm is just really useful for getting your iPhone into the right position. So yes, expensive, but not unrealistically expensive. Kind of like buying premium economy airplane seats. That free drink is pretty tasty. Now, if you're on a tight budget and you don't want to spend $70, check out my top 3 video, I think. One of the chargers I feature in that video is a budget charger that does it very well. It's almost half the price as this thing. So this guy was number 2. Number 1 goes to this thing. This is the iOtti Velox Mini. Footprint of the charger is about the same as the Mophie. It's got cooling vents though. And I'm talking about the vent holes because despite having them, this thing runs pretty hot. I don't think it's much of a concern running hot, but still, I have to note it. Something to take into account if you run your heater all the time. When it came to charge speeds, this Velox is slightly faster than average, hovering around 35% charge in 30 minutes. This charger costs $55, which is a bit cheaper than the Mophie product. And other than the base, it comes with a cigarette adapter. Just to be clear, if the Mophie product was $5 to $10 cheaper, it would have been just enough to put this into the number 1 position over this iOtti Velox. Friendly reminder, if you're planning on getting your stuff, make sure you use my links. I'm a reviewer, not an influencer. I don't get paid to make these videos by these companies. I get paid by you guys using my affiliate links. So support me by doing that for Monty, because he needs food. I'll be honest with you, USB-C cables are the worst. I do miss the lightning cable days. Why? Because the range of quality between USB-C cables is huge. Honestly, just because something fits in a hole doesn't mean that it should go into that hole. Now last year I've been seeing a lot more of USB 4 cables, and these USB 4 cables, they're amazing. The best cable I've tested so far is this. The data transfers are fast, but the charge speeds are like explosive. It's a bit more expensive than your normal USB 3 cables. And when we're talking about the iPhone, USB 3 should be enough. But if you're future-proofing your cables, get this cable. Now there are downsides. This cable is a bit thicker. stiffer, so longer versions will be a little harder to untangle. If you're looking for a normal USB 3 cable, my favorite is still this. Not favorite, the best performing one is this Mophie charging cable. I've been using it heavily for a year, and despite a small kink right here, this cable still performs just as well as it did a year ago. On to wired charging, and for this section I focus on chargers with a minimum of 2 ports because 2, maybe 3 ports is always better than 1. Now the runner-up to my top pick is the Spigen product. ArcStation Pro GAN 452 wall charger. This thing is a great charger if you're looking to charge an iPhone as well as a regular size iPad or iPad Pro. Make sure you get the version with foldable prongs because the old version with non-foldable prongs is way slower than the newer version. In my charge test when it came to solo charging, it was slightly faster than average, but in my charge test with both ports, this thing was 18% faster, which in that test group was a lot. This product's going to set you back about $40, so it's not going to break the bank, and because it has 2 ports, it's twice as effective as Apple's single port 20-watt charger. Now if you need something with a bit more oomph, get this one. It's the Anker 735 charger. GAN Prime 65 watts. Yeah, I don't know what accent that was. Now, like the Spigen, make sure you get the right version. Newer one is stumpier. I got one from 2022 and another one from 2023. The 2023 one is this one. It's way better by a little bit. Max wattage for this product is 67 watts with 45 watts going to the top one and the bottom one's getting 20. This thing is pretty heavy, but it's not the biggest one, which is kind of neat. From a charge speed perspective, this thing was consistently in the top 5 for all my charge tests. Now this charger is a bit more expensive. I got mine for $60, but given its performance, I think it's worth every dollar. All right, so let's talk about old school battery banks. Gonna do something different. Normally I show you number 2 and number 1. I'm gonna show you number 5 and number 1, mostly because this one isn't a giant brick. Thought I'd change it up a little bit. Hey Monty, what's the biggest issue with battery banks? You forget to charge them after you use them. But with this product, that is never the case. This power bank has 3 ports, 2 USB-C and 1 USB-A. Now this thing can be used as a normal charger. When you plug it in, it gives you 65 watts. But when you're using it as a battery bank, it's only 30 watts for the USB-C ports and 22.5 for the USB-A ports. This was my go-to battery bank all summer because it always had power. But like everything, there's a downside. This product is twice as expensive as the average battery bank at $90. Now my top pick was kind of surprising to me. It's this thing from Ugreen. I was expecting another Anker product to be number 1, but it's not. Because when you're a reviewer, not an influencer, the best product always prevails. This Ugreen battery bank has an output of 100 watts and a 20K capacity, which means you could charge an iPhone from dead 4 times over. Has 2 C ports, 1 A port. C's output at 30 watts, A's at 22.5. A gripe I have with this product is that it recharges at 65 watts, which is decent, but not terribly fast. And this battery bank runs a little warmer than average. And at $90, this thing is pricier than average, but it has the endurance to last basically all night. Okay, let's talk about cases. With the iPhone 16, I kind of believe that nobody really knows what they're doing with cases except for Apple, because companies have decided to go with a carve out, and they're doing it without really reinforcing the corner. Like it just pops off so easily. Other companies have gone with a cutout. I'm currently reworking my scoring system to figure out which one is the best iPhone case, but based on all the cases I've tested for the iPhone 15, my pick is still going to be the Mouse Limitless 6.0. Mouse went with the cutout route, but at least they reinforced the corner a bit so it doesn't pop off easily. Now, if covering the new camera button is important to you, only one I've seen so far is this Apple silicone case. I'm a big fan of this low profile case because it just gets the job done if you're not terribly clumsy with your device. If you're looking for a case to show off the color of your iPhone, I'd recommend checking out the FlowLab SureTech. It's taken FlowLab 5 years to figure out their cases, and this thing is actually really good. I'm a big fan of the subtle texture. Case won't add a lot of bulk to your device. This is still a triple layered case. It's got TPE in the edge, and if you wanted to, you could swap out the buttons for different colored buttons. Instead of going with a carve out, they went with a cutout. It's not too bad. I'm gonna have to get used to it, but yeah. I got a ton of cases coming in the next few days, so I'm gonna do a proper top 5, top 10 video then. All right, time for the thing that rhymes with ass. Glass? Talking about screen protectors. So the first question I always get asked is, do I really need a screen protector? Because Apple has this thing called Ceramic Shield, which is amazing for impacts, but it doesn't do much for scratches, which is why you need a screen protector for scratch protection. When it comes to glass, go with FlowLab. Honestly, no one has come close to the product that FlowLab has put out. Like in my ranking system, I still got older versions of the Nano Armor in the top 10. This Nano Armor 6 is installed through a tray, and FlowLab did a little something with this tray. It's bubble free now, and this product has this thing that reduces rainbowing when looking at your iPhone through polarized sunglasses. Now, if you need an alternative, check out the stuff from Banks. These guys did really well in my testing last year. It's hard to see, but impact-wise, it was really tough to break. This product doesn't have it as strong as an anti-glare film as the FlowLab, and it's missing the polarized sunglass thing. That's all I got for this video. Questions, comments, leave them down there in the comments section below. If you're planning on getting any of this stuff, I'm a reviewer, not an influencer, so no one's paying me to make this video. The only way this channel survives is through affiliate links through the description section below.